making mess, this time in the name of plumbing. I have stripped that wall out completely now because I did a quick measure, and even with the additional 50mm down here, these push fit fittings, they weren't going to clear. So and I don't like push fit fittings, speed fit, whatever you want to call them. So I've been out and I've bought some new pipe and some new fittings. I'm going to shorten these as much as I can. Probably only going to be 10-15mm at most. Then we'll have a brass fitting, new length of pipe. These are going to come up. The stops are going to come up to about here-ish. And then these will be shortened as well. New brass fitting. And then this one, I don't know why it's as wonky as it is. But again, shorten the pipe that end. And then I'm just going to put a straight pipe up to here because it's just easier than having this bend. Ironically, this bend clears, this doesn't. So just a straight pipe down like that with a valve again in the top, because the plan now, because I might need to get in to these taps. So what I'm going to do is when it comes to putting a new piece of ply over this board, I'm going to leave about a foot section that is just a separate piece so that you only have to take one piece out to get at those valves. So the water's turned off. I've got to start disconnecting everything, shorten all these by about 15mm, and then we'll work from there. It's yeah, this cable's for the other heater. It's irrelevant now. But yeah, so we're getting there slowly. I don't know where the power for the shower is, because that goes to the ceiling, but it doesn't come back down the wall for the shower, which is... Oh, it's because... It's alright, it's not an electric shower, is it? I'm an idiot. It's alright, there's me sitting there going, oh, what's that for? It's because it's not an electric shower, it's powered off the boiler. But yeah, you can see the timber that was replaced and where it's gone. But I've got to replace that once the shower is out. And I think I might again replace the entire board, but I've managed to find a joist as close as I can in here, so that's not going to be great. But the framework is an actual plastic joint and an expansion joint. So the framework's going to come up there all the way around, and then, as I say, roughly level with where the taps are going to be. I'm going to have a single panel. So that should be fun to figure out. But for right now, it is pipe work. See you soon. Well, that looks a bit better. Shortened them in by quite a margin, I've got to be honest. All new shiny fittings and pipes. There's the old mark just there. That's where the extra timber is going to come to. As you can see, clear it by a margin now, both sides. So that'll fit. Yeah, I wouldn't have managed to be able to get it into the wall because of this here. As is, I've got clearance, so I'm not worried. But you know, I would have had to cut through that beam to get that embedded in the wall. So this way, at least I can get the framework done and it will clear it. But now I get to turn the water on and see if anything blows apart. Yeah, I have done plumbing. It's not my first time, I've got to be honest, and these fittings are fairly easy to use. As long as you've got a decent pipe cutter, you're laughing. But now we go and turn the water on. Wish me luck. Well, that's the water back on, and I honestly can't see any leaks. Can't feel anything that's obvious. So that, I'm calling a win. Again, the general plan is to have a piece of board down to about here, and then we'll have another piece of board down to about here, about maybe a foot, 18-inch, just so that if I need to get in there, I only need to take one piece of board out. Yeah, so that's that bit taken care of. I'm a little bit disappointed that I couldn't get it right in the wall, but the walls just aren't thick enough. It's close, very close, maybe 15mm in it, but with that beam being in the way there, I'd have to run it up and drill or just cut out the beam. And it's not worth it because, as I say, this board's got to come off. This is where the water goes into the shower, so all of this has got to come out. And I'm going to replace, once I get the shower out, that whole board's being replaced. So I don't want to not have enough there, essentially, from there to there, because that goes through the wall and through the layer of plastic and then into the shower. So I don't want to lose the adjustment that I've got with that possibility. That piece of timber will be replaced once I get the shower out. But for right now, I'm calling that good. I'm going to start boxing it in, well, building the frame for the box, probably tomorrow or Thursday. But the plumbing is sorted out. Look at all this old crap. I hate push fit, speed fit, whatever you want to call it. They're just too big. It's weird because they went with push fit, then they went with a brass fit in there. And the fact that, well, look at the dog leg on that. Why did that need that dog leg? I'll not understand. Hopefully, I mean, I'm going to leave that open now till I'm ready, but I'll check it again later for any leaks. It has got full water pressure going through it now. But that, I think, will hold it. Anyway, on to the next thing in here. At least it's something different. It's not scrubbing, it's actually plumbing. Anyway, see you later.